YouTube, what's going on? Black Phoenix here, bringing you the YouTube video, another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the Jacksonville Jaguars playbook on offense. One of the best pure passing books in the game. I believe it in my playbook rankings. This is probably one of the best pocket passing playbooks in the game. But it actually has some options for your mobile QBs, your dual threat guys as well. The main thing is that with this book is that you're going to be wanting to pass 80% of the time, literally 80% of the time, because two things happen with this book. A, it's definitely like the formations in itself are very good passing wise, but the thing is with this book is that in shotgun there are literally no inside zone runs at all during this book. Now your best run options are going to be in pistol, and your best run options are going to be under center if you're going to decide to run the rock. But if you're talking shotgun runs, this book is not for you. If you're looking to shotgun inside zone your way down, up and down the field, which kind of makes it a downer. This is probably one of my favorite books in the game this year, and I think it probably would have been very good if they actually had an inside zone or two from formations. Now, I'm not saying you can't run from this book. You're gonna have to find other options: halfback bases, powers. I think maybe some off tackles here and there to really run the rock, but it's nothing like inside zone this year where it's very effective. You get the good blocking for the most part, and what everybody chooses to run this year. So going into the audibles real quick. Actually, let me do one thing here. Let me put my controller, make sure my controller is on the Jacksonville Jags, just in case I want to lab something real quick. So you have single back jumbo Z with the halfback smash, PAY cross and flanker dig. You have the single back ace with the ace tight end drag and PA deep shot. Ace twins, you have slot under and smash. Ace pair twins, you're going to have doubles and bunch. I-form pro, you have inside zone. This is where your inside zone is pretty much going to be is I-form and under center runs, as mentioned before. You have X post and PA wide receiver in. You have I-form tight with the power O, I-form tight pair with the stretch run and tight end option. Strong pro, you got the power O this time, no halfback blast as an audible, but you do have it out of weak pro twins, one of my favorite sets in the game with PA divide as well as and halfback option. Very, very good plays for your audibles. Pistol weak, you have the halfback zone weak. So once again, your zone runs are going to be under, like I said, pistol or under center this time around. Pistol AC at the 0-1 trap. Pistol slot wing, you have the halfback zone. Split Jaguar, aka split flex. You have pretty good audibles from your slot cross, PAF slide, power O, slants middle. Y trips, halfback weak. Once again, no inside zone audibles with the halfback off tackle. 4 verts, PAY out. Trips tight end, halfback mid draw is going to be your thing, and PA slot corner and flood are your audibles. Bunch weak, which is very popular this year. Clear out SE option, PA post stick, snugs flip, bench swap, and PA seam cross, spread Y flex, PA drag, 4 verts, and quick base. Trips Y ISO, PA deep outs and stick. Tray open, you have the Jags halfback circle. This is probably one of my favorite formations this year. Tray open. And the Jaguars actually have the plays that I use out of run and gun a lot. So basically, Jag stick, halfback circle, 4 verse, PA wide receiver in. Empty Y flex, you got the quarterback draw, curl flats, empty base. You have the verticals, a stick and nine as your audible. And then you have the bunch quads, which is very good this year. Bunch trail drag under and space scene. So let's get into the playbook breakdown itself. Personnel wise with this book, once again, you can utilize a variety of quarterbacks with this one. However, since you're going to be passing a lot, it's going to be recommended that you use a pocket passing quarterback, or at the very least a dual threat Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Cam Newton type of running back, or excuse me, quarterback. Running back wise, it really depends on how you kind of view your running back in the run game. If you don't run a lot, then just have a guy that can catch out of the backfield or a speed guy. If you do value the run game in this book, then you might want to stick with a power guy. But for the most part, I highly recommend like a receiving back or a speed guy. So like Dree Archers or Reggie Bush, a Theo Riddick that has like really good route running. There's Reggie Bush mainly and Theo Riddick that have really good route running. D'Anthony Thomas if you're playing Mutt. He has pretty solid route running as well. Just guys that can catch out of the backfield and situate your passing game a little bit. And tight ends, you want to have a receiving guy. Like I said, you're not going to be running that much, so just have a receiving tight end, and wide receivers are pretty much up to you, but you want to have some good route runners. You might want to mix in speed and route running a little bit. Maybe have a possession guy on the slide, just so, like I said, for extra security and extra, just to be able to catch the rock a lot more times than not. So, single back jumbo Z here. One of the main things, once again, halfback smash, tight end seam, flanker dig, and halfback pitch are pretty much your main guys or main calls. Ace post, very good. It's not as good as last year's was, but it's still pretty solid. This year, ace tight end drag, halfback zone weak, stretch, misdirection, wide shallow cross, Jags drive, and Z spot. Ace twins, you have the Jags tight end drag, curl flat, slot under, smash, flood, and pitch. Ace pair twins, misdirection, which is pretty good. Y stick is also pretty solid. I like this PA counter strong here. I'm not a big fan of the auto motion. If you leave this stack, I'm not a big fan of the auto motion blocking that the tight end does out of here. X curl, off tackle, U drive. Single leg doubles, we are looking at the inside cross, tight end post, corner strike, halfback cutback, shallow cross, and levels divide. And also you have the Z spot here as another option. Now, as mentioned before, I love the option routes, and Jags the option is like the most fun play call to have in the single back bunch. Like I said, I think I may have broken that down in a previous video about why that option is so effective. Once again, as I think it was like in the run and shoot playbook would, like I said, if they play man, they go one way. If they play zone, they're going to go another way. So utilize those before you hit the red zone. Otherwise, the option route is pretty much useless, and there's no point of having useless routes when you're in the red zone. You need to score. iPhone Pro, you're going to be looking at PA scissors and ISO, fullback dive. You got the inside zone from iPhone, which is okay, depending on how the blocking is. And you also have toss out of iPhone tight. Halfback blast is really good. Inside cross is okay. Fullback dive strong, and a fullback fake. And then you have tight pair, power O, ISO, counter, fullback dive, stretch, toss. Same story here. Strong Pro, which is not really, I don't think it's really that good out of Jacksonville this year. But you do have a left side option route with this PA Jags double post and Poco plays that you have here. So that's kind of interesting. You have the F angle, you have the halfback stretch, you have this, I think, was it PA slide? Yeah. Halfback blast if you don't really like the power run. Halfback option, fullback dive is out of here, out of Strong Pro, which is very good. A lot of people do not run the Strong Pro fullback dive nearly as much, but it's so good this year. Probably one of the most underrated plays in the game by far. Weak Pro twins, halfback lead, halfback blast, PA flood, halfback option, and slam, and PA draw shot are your plays there. Pistol weak, stretch sift, corners, you have, or Y corner, PA boot, and curls. And I believe you have the power option and F lead read option. Out of ace, once again, halfback zone, power O, slam, counter, strong power, O1 trap, inside cross, tight end drags. Like I said, this is going to be your formation for pretty much running the rock a lot of times. Out of slot wing, inside zone split, zone, counter. You have the weak flood for a passing play, PA slot cross, and the halfback dive. Split flex, aka split Jaguar. Jaguars post dig is pretty good. I actually do like that. It could be like your cover 4 beater, maybe a cover 3 beater, or definitely a cover 2 beater, and then wide trips halfback weak. The main thing is read option, Z spot, 4 verts, slot drive, mesh, and double under and off tackle. That's pretty much, and halfback base too. Occasionally is pretty good for that set. Trips tight end, PA shot, which everybody loves this year. Y post, wide receiver deep end, PA counter go, X spot. Curl flat, and that's pretty much it from that set. Bunch weak, mesh, mesh post, corner strike, which is very good this year. Z spot digger, which is pretty okay this year. Inside cross is very good. Wide trail, bunch, curl, hook are also really good options. Snug split, PA seam cross, clown shot, bench swap, dry trail, mesh. Are pretty good options for your passing game. Spread Y flex is probably one of my favorite sets in the game. H shallow cross, PA deep outs, Jags Y sail, circle, PA drag, curl flats, smash, corner strike, deep attack, and weak flood are your choices in that. Gun trips ISO, halfback base, PA deep outs, ends Y curl. You have the 4 verts, you have the inside cross, you have the inside dig and the deep attack are your options from that as well, and mesh dig. So straight open. The Jags read dig is actually a good play from here. Curls dig. Once again, the stick halfback circle is always a good play if you get some time. The Jags YSL is what I use in running gun a lot of times. Probably one of my favorite plays in the game. You have the X drag here, Y drag. I wish they had this in running gun book as well. That'd be a very good play to have. And then empty Y flex. It's not really too much that I really like out of this particular formation. You have the jet sweep and PA jet sweep if you so choose. But I don't think this particular formation is very good at all. And then you have empty base, which is okay. Nothing too spectacular out of here. Inside wheels is probably your go-to. But bunch quads is pretty much your zone killer play. If your opponent's playing a lot of zones, this is probably where you would go. On stick, tight end angle, Z spot, inside post, drag under. So that is it for your Jacksonville Jaguars playbook. Once again, probably your bet, if you haven't labbed this out or are a very pass-heavy player and you run very little, this book is pretty much suited for you and your needs. Very good passing plays in this book to help you out, put some points on your opponent and get up to passing yards racked up against your opponent's squad. So on that note, guys, I will see you guys in the next playbook breakdown. Make sure to hit that like button, give it a thumbs up, share this if you haven't done so already, and definitely follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, twitch.tv/BlackPhoenix, twitter.com/TheBlackPhoenix. So those links are going to be in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video breakdown. Peace. 5Gs.